a retro gamer and hobbyist artist with a lot of nerve. Crolister, the master opponent. Hi guys, Crolister here with this week's How the Freehand Draw Character video for the Super Smash Bros. Series. This week I'll be doing Meta Knight from the Kirby series. Think this character as Kirby with a lot more detail. Simply start with a circle. I'll have this part colored in before the rest of the character. So we have a blue circle. Then we're going to overtop it with a smaller silver one, which is his Mask of Steel, obviously. I find it funny that behind the mask is just a face exactly like Kirby's after you beat him in the games he's in. We're going to draw a shape and try to make it as aligned as I can. Then we're going to draw a line down the middle. I'm going to draw it in a way so that it kind of looks like it's slightly turned at the side, though I didn't really. With the visor, so, you know. Then we're going to add these parts, which are the, I guess, the fastener parts of the mask, I guess. Now we're going to draw the eyes. I'm using the marker filling so I know exactly where the outlines are going, and we'll do respective color over after I make them. I want him looking at the side in my picture. And I'll just detail it off cam. There you go. Next, I'm going to draw his shoulder pieces, which are technically called pauldrons. They should have gold edging. I'll go ahead and draw his right arm and his Galaxia sword. His hands should be drawn like actual gloves or mittens. Here's the hilt of his sword. It should be shaped kind of like a Y and have a red gem in the middle. In more recent appearances, like Smash for 3DS and Wii U, the backs of his gloves also have armored padding on them, giving them more of a knight feel. Now we're going to draw the Galaxia sword. A crystal-shaped blade will do to start off. And then we're going to draw 4 more blades coming out of the sides. Could you imagine getting cut up by a sword like that? That'd be painful. Especially with how fast he swings that blade. Right, so there's the sword. Now we'll move on to do his left arm. If you're going to draw his gloves with the armored backs, they should go over the backs of the hand only and not over the thumb. A little mistake I made that I fixed while I was coloring. And now we're going to draw his greaves. I will specifically draw them the way they look in Super Smash Bros. Because I'm pretty sure that's what they look like as well in Kirby Air Riders, if I remember from the Direct. About the game, the first Direct about the game. About like that is how they be detailed. They also have purple on the heels as well. I fixed that while I was coloring. Alright, then, from there, we're just gonna do his wings. The wings are more important for his anatomy than the cape. Especially actually in the Kirby games. Like, have you ever played or watched Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, where, spoiler alert, after you beat the game, you can play through the game again as Meta Knight, as kind of a hard mode? He uses the wings instead of Kirby floating, like you could probably have guessed. And it's not that big of a deal, because Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland is literally a remake of Kirby's Adventure, which was the game Meta Knight first appeared in. I do find the wings to be more important than the cape. You can probably draw the cape easily, it's just the shape above his back with the cape behind him. And not only that, I'm also using the amiibo as a reference to draw the character, like with most of the others. And obviously, it uses the Smash for 3DS and Wii U render, which has the wings and not the cape. So, that reason also. Alright, let's get this bad boy colored. One final detail, he has the Meta Knight Army logo on his left pauldron, which is an M with some kind of interwinding shape in the middle. Along the lines of this. So there's the character, and here's my background. There. This is the final picture, which will go up on my DeviantArt as Soaring Revenge, being a reference to Meta Knight's Revenge from the game Kirby Superstar, which is a much recommended Super Nintendo Entertainment System title that you should check out if you haven't already. Alright, so, with that, I've done all the characters from the Kirby series currently in Super Smash Bros., as I've done Kirby and King DDD before this recording. So, yeah, there's Meta Knight to finish up the Kirby lineup. Until the event that they add more in the next Smash to come, there may be. Consider subscribing or at least checking out my channel if you like any of the franchises I have listed here, because I do like and play them a lot and want to talk about them some more on my channel. I am a hobbyist artist that makes a lot of freehand pictures of characters from games and stuff that I like, and will occasionally come out with Let's Plays of mostly retro games that I feel like playing for my channel. So if you like any of these franchises, or if you like my style of freehand art, consider checking me out. And I can take requests for video game characters even outside of Smash if there's a character you want me to draw. Video game characters only, though, as this is a gaming channel. And with that is going to wrap up this week's Super Smash Bros. Pick. I am Crolister, Master of Ponage. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you. Bye.